Next formula that we wish to develop in inverse trigonometric function is tan inverse x. Let me adjust my whiteboards at 70%. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal. We are supposed to find out what is the answer of this tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. So I am asking you question where some angle plus some other angle is equal to how much? What is given to you is only this LHS, value of x and value of y. We are supposed to come out with correct answer very quickly. I give you 10 minutes to find it out on your own. Okay, this is the most important problem in inverse trigonometric function. If we do this correctly, maybe all other problems also we will be able to solve correctly. So what is the issue in this? Let us straight away get back to our unit circle business and figure out why is this involved a problem. Now, can you tell me tan inverse x, f of x is equal to, what is the domain of tan inverse x?
R.
And what is the range of
Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2.
of tan inverse x minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 open. Correct? So this fellow tan inverse of x can be between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Tan inverse of y also can be between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. And when they are added, it will become an angle. Worst come worst, the addition will go to plus pi or minus pi. Okay, because let us write down minus pi by 2 is less than tan inverse of x is less than pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 is less than tan inverse of y is less than pi by 2. So suppose if we add inequalities, we get minus pi is less than tan inverse of, now we are supposed to do something. I mean, we are supposed to find out this angle in terms of tan inverse. So tan inverse of something will be between pi minus pi to pi. That is the story. And this angle is between minus pi to pi. However, you are taking tan inverse of this quantity, and therefore this quantity is supposed to be between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. This quantity, I mean, you are taking tan inverse of this quantity, tan inverse of this quantity. So this angle which you are supposed to eventually, because it is tan inverse, the angle that you are actually getting is going to be between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Therefore, there will be correction for few angles, there will not be correction for few angles, there will be some equality, pi by 2 will be achieved, minus pi by 2 also will be achieved. Therefore, this problem becomes involved, because the moment you add two angles, the total angle goes out of the range of tan inverse, and therefore we have to break this problem into parts and solve it. However, first thing to do is to solve most easy problem and then consider the cases. What will be the most easy problem? Most easy problem will be if your terminal ray is at 45 plus 45 or minus 45. If your terminal rays are like this of the angles that you are talking about, and x value is such that tan inverse x lies in this zone and tan inverse y also lies in this zone, then no matter what you do, summation will not exceed pi by 2 or will not be less than minus pi by 2. So maybe this is the safe zone in which if we end up having our tan inverse x and tan inverse y, we need not have to worry. That is the first thing to understand. Now when I say the terminal ray is at 45 degree positive or minus 45 degree negative, what am I talking about as far as x and y are concerned? If value of x is less than 0, less than 1 and greater than minus 1, this is 1. This point is 1. Y coordinate is 1. Actually, this point is 1, 1. And this point is going to be, now diagram is not proportional, but this point will be minus 1, minus 1. So if terminal ray intersects tangent at 1, 0, that is what is the tan value we have in trigonometry. So if your x and y values are such that they lie, the terminal rays lie in this zone, the total will never exceed pi by 2 or minus pi by 2. That is the safest case. So, yes, is this the safest case? Yes. So, I need to look at x, I need to look at y and find out. Suppose x is equal to 0.8. Where will this terminal ray be? It will be somewhere here. Suppose y is equal to minus 0.5. Where will this terminal ray be? This. Addition of these two angles, it will be definitely between minus pi by 2, pi by 2. Samajhte ka? So these are the safest values of x and y's which will allow us to stay in the range of tan inverse. Okay. But then we will have to first find out the main function. In this case, if it is a safe values, if they are safe values of x and y, what is going to be your answer? So main function. How do we find out main function? This is total angle is x. Let us consider tan inverse of x is equal to alpha. Tan inverse of y is equal to beta. Suppose these are the two angles. So what is being given in LHS? LHS you have been given alpha plus beta. Okay. So suppose we take tan of alpha beta, then we get tan alpha plus tan beta divided by 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. Correct? You all have done these calculations, therefore I am doing it little fast. However, tan alpha, from this we get tan alpha is equal to x. From this we get tan beta is equal to y. Therefore, I can replace these values over here, x plus y, 1 minus xy. Okay. So, this is tan of alpha plus beta, and we are not in tan of alpha plus beta, therefore we should take tan inverse. Therefore, now this is tan of alpha plus beta. Okay. Now this is a danger line here. This is a danger line. Next step is going to be dangerous. Why? Because we have compromised domain codomain as far as inverse trigonometry is concerned. So I am not allowed directly to write alpha plus beta is equal to tan inverse x plus y upon 1 minus xy. Am I allowed to write this? No, because unless and until you are sure that alpha plus x plus y upon 1 minus xy is a real number, and alpha plus beta, the angle that you are talking about, is between pi minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, you are not allowed to take tan inverse. You are not allowed to take tan inverse. However, the safe case that we are discussing, if both these angles are between plus 45 and minus 45, then of course alpha plus beta, are going to be between pi by 2 and minus pi by 2. Therefore, this is going to be the answer. However, let us wait here. Suppose my one terminal ray is outside this zone and another terminal ray is somewhere here. Another terminal ray is somewhere here. Still, it might be a safe case. So, how do I really find out? By looking at x and y whether it is a safe case or not? And the answer is given by this identity. Okay, and for that, before really considering the safe case or in couple of special cases, we need to consider a very special case when summation of the two angles become pi by 2. Can I get alpha plus beta is equal to pi by 2? Yes, of course. So let me try. If x is equal to 1, if y is equal to 1, yes, of course I will get pi by 2. I know 45 plus 45. If x is equal to root 3 by 2, if y is equal to 1/2, if I substitute it here, of course I will get, बरोबर ना? अरे येते ना?
Hi, sir.
नाही येते? कोणते काय आहेत मग? एक रूट 3 बाय 2 एक्स म्हणजे कोण टॅन आहेत नाही का? सॉरी टॅन आहे. एक x is equal to root 3, y is equal to 1 upon root 3. अरे हो का नहीं?
Oh, sir.
You get it? Of course, yes, you will get it. If x is equal to say root 2 or minus root 2 and y is equal to minus 1 upon root 2, still you will get it. But then what are all these cases that we are talking about? We are
Sir, x, y equal to 1.
we are trying to make this fellow 0. Okay, now, okay, I have taken this example and I wanted to make pi by 2, therefore you will not get pi by 2 here, you will get minus pi by 2. Okay, so once you start getting deeper in this problem, you will start realizing that yes, now I have understood. So if x and y, both of them multiply, how much? If x and y, both of them multiply equal to 1, then it is a special case because denominator becomes 0 and therefore alpha plus beta will be either plus 90 or minus 90. Very simple. So when will it be plus 90? When this entire ratio, at least numerator, is positive. When numerator is positive, it will be plus 90. When numerator is negative, it will be minus 90. Okay, therefore we have what? Case number 1. If x comma y both are greater than 0 and x into y equal to 1, answer is alpha plus beta is equal to pi by 2. Case 2. If x comma y is less than 0 and x into y is equal to 1, alpha plus beta is equal to minus pi by 2. Oh, okay, great. So this is our boundary line. These are the two cases where there exists a boundary, and if we are within the boundary, we are safe. If we are crossing the boundary, we need correction. Domain correction we have done for doing university. So therefore, in these cases, we have to do correction to get the correct answer. Okay. So now this is over. So now if we look at this main function, we will also get the case 3, which is safe case, case 3, that what is the safe case? X into y is less than 1. If x into y is less than 1, because the moment it is equal to 1, we go and reach pi by 2 or minus pi by 2. If x and y, x into y is less than 1, like suppose 0.5 into 0.5 into 0.5 or 0.5 into 0.2 or 0.75 into minus point, whatever calculations you do, and corresponding graphs if you study, x into y, if it is less than 1, if xy is less than 1, you are safe. You can directly take inverse, and therefore we can conclude saying that if x into y is equal to 1, that is the safe case. Answer will be alpha plus beta is equal to tan inverse of x plus y upon 1 minus xy.
So the xy should be less than 1 घ्यायला पाहिजे.
इथे x less than 1 लिहिलं.
तर आपण त्याच्यात ग्रेटर दॅन -1 ची कंडिशन पण इन्क्लूड करू का? त्याच्यात आपण ग्रेटर दॅन -1 ची पण कंडिशन इन्क्लूड करू शकतो का?
ग्रेटर दॅन -1 म्हणजे नाही कळलं मला. x into
म्हणजे beta can go up till -45.
And
alpha can go up till a maximum of 45. म्हणजे ती पण घेऊ शकतो का? x
आली ना, ऑलरेडी आली ना याच्यात. x into y is less
greater
than
than -1.
less than -1 घ्यायची काही.
सर मी म्हणतोय xy सर ग्रेटर दॅन -1.
कुठे -1 लिहू?
केस 3
xy less than -1.
नाही तसं नाही सर, मी म्हणतोय 3 मध्ये आपण ही पण कंडिशन, म्हणजे कंडिशन ही असायला हवी की -1 लेस दॅन x into y लेस दॅन 1, म्हणजे ती तरी चालेल का?
-1 is not coming into the picture because if x into y is becoming say -1 and minus point, then this denominator is becoming bigger, na? Now what do we mean by x into y is less than 1? We mean that the denominator is positive. Denominator is positive. Doesn't matter what numerator is. If denominator is non-zero positive number, then we are safe. You want to say that this needs to be written like this? I don't think it is required.
Why aren't we considering the sign of the numerator?
You want to say like this? You want to say like this?
Yes, sir.
No, because I mean x into y need not be like greater than -1. They can be still less than -1. Just a moment.
Excuse me, sir.
As far as x into y value is concerned, the upper bound of 1 is very important, because if that value crosses 1, then the total angle is going to cross pi by 2 and minus pi by 2. If that angle say is minus 2, x into y is equal to minus 2, that means either x is positive or y is positive and the other is negative. So in that case, if the parity of x and y are opposite, anyway you are in safe zone. Anyway you are in safe zone. The addition will not cross pi by 2 and minus pi by 2. Therefore, we need not have lower bound condition for x into y. Only upper bound x into y is less than 1 is important. Yes. This is not required. Harshita, bolo.
So why aren't we considering the sign of the numerator? Like denominator will be positive.
We will now consider after these three cases. These are the three easy cases that we have considered right now. These are the three easy cases, and these three easy cases we have considered right now, and now we will consider two difficult cases where sign of numerator will matter. But in these three cases it does not matter. Is it clear?
So this is for x and y between pi by 4 and minus pi by 4.
This is for x into y, either x into y is equal to 1 or x into y is less than 1. These are the cases for these two, x into y. See, in this tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, the most important term is x into y. Okay, and therefore actual segregation of all these five cases will happen based on essentially x into y, but then there are sub cases x into y, but and both of them are positive, then they will reach pi by 2. X into y is 1, both of them are negative, then they will reach minus pi by 2. Otherwise they will not reach. If x into y is less than 1, they will not reach pi by 2 or minus pi by 2. That is what we are trying to say. And anyway, if they are negative, I mean x into y is less than 0, that means definitely they are not reaching pi by 2 and minus pi by 2. So this is the important term, x into y. The moment you get the exam, the moment you get problem, tan inverse 0.7 plus tan inverse minus 1.3. Oh, this is direct formula because product of them is negative. You will get main function as it is. However, if you get this positive, then you will have to really figure out whether this quantity is greater than 1 or less than 1 and then go about it. Okay, so now only two more cases are remaining. Let us look at them. Two more cases are remaining, which are if the summation of angle beta, if alpha plus beta enters second quadrant, case 4. Let us write it like this: alpha plus beta enters second quadrant. Then of course now if we look at the symmetry, xy is equal to 1 and xy is less than 1. So of course here what will happen is x into y will be greater than 1. Then and then only this kind of condition will appear. Now if alpha and beta enter second quadrant, that means none of them is negative angle, both of them are positive, and it is entering second quadrant. So for one angle is somewhere here, another angle is somewhere here. The summation of these two alpha and beta gets into somewhere here. That will happen. So alpha plus beta enters second quadrant. They cannot have opposite parities. That means their corresponding x and y values must be positive. Hence we get additional condition x comma y are greater than 0. Both of them are greater than 0. Now we go to get back to original main function and check x and y both are positive. So numerator is positive. And denominator is greater than 1. That means x into y is greater than 1. That means 1 minus xy is negative. So x plus y is greater than 0. 1 minus xy is less than 0. Therefore, x plus y upon 1 minus xy is less than 0. Understand? This is correct. And therefore, if we take tan inverse of the quantity which is less than 0, your terminal ray is somewhere here. Because tan inverse will land you between minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Terminal ray will land between 0 to minus pi by 2. If your x plus y upon 1 minus xy is less than 0, you will land in this quadrant as far as terminal ray is concerned. So you wanted to be in second quadrant and you ended up being in fourth quadrant. Now, as far as this angle is concerned, that is what you will get, and you were looking for this angle, and if you draw them properly geometrically, they will be opposite rays, because tan of this angle and tan of this angle numerical value will be same. In trigonometry, whether terminal ray is this side or terminal ray is this side, so when you take tan inverse of that, you will end up being in fourth quadrant. You will get this angle alpha dash plus beta dash. That is what you will get, and you want alpha plus beta. Okay, so you will get alpha dash plus beta dash, and you want alpha plus beta. Therefore, you must add pi. Therefore, the answer is tan inverse of x plus y upon 1 minus xy is the angle in fourth quadrant that you are getting plus pi. So what you need to remember is x into y greater than 1. X and y individually, both of them are positive. This is the answer. I hope it is clear. And the fifth condition now is going to be easy because it is the similar condition. So similarly, we can write is 4 is 5. Now alpha plus beta enters third quadrant. That means again x into y is greater than 1 and they enter into third quadrant. That means both the angles x and y must be negative. I mean tan inverse x and tan inverse y, both of them must be negative angles, and hence x and y are also supposed to be negative. Therefore x comma y is less than 0. Now if you look at this function, x and y, both of them are less than 0, so x plus y is less than 0, and of course xy is greater than 1, therefore 1 minus xy is less than 0, implies x plus y upon 1 minus xy greater than 0. Oh, so this value of the real number is positive, and if it is positive, then your terminal ray is going to be somewhere here. So you will get this angle, and you are looking for its opposite ray. You are looking for this angle. You are looking for this angle, and you will get this angle. So you say alpha double dash plus beta double dash. You were expecting alpha plus beta, but you got alpha double dash plus beta double dash, and therefore your answer should be subtracted by pi. Tan inverse of x plus y upon 1 minus xy minus pi. Okay, so these are the 5 cases. These conditions are absolutely important. One, this is condition number 5, answer number 5. This is condition number 4, answer number 4. Here, what is the condition? This is the condition. We have written condition number 3, answer number 3. Condition number 2, answer number 2. Everything is there in front of you. I hope. Is there any doubt? Is there any difficulty? Not understood? I can explain that again. Otherwise, this is what you need to digest. Okay, let me explain this case 3 again. Why for case 3 x into y is equal to 1? Because this is pure algebra. We do not see any geometry in x into y is less than 1. So here is the figure. Suppose I draw two right angle triangles upside down. So if this angle is alpha, then I consider this value as x and this side is 1. Okay, so x upon 1 tan alpha is equal to x. Tan beta, similarly, I consider this much, tan beta is equal to y. Now we know complete Pythagoras theorem. Complete Pythagoras theorem is, suppose this angle is 90 degree. Suppose this angle is 90 degree. And if you drop perpendicular and this segment length is x, this segment length is y, this segment length is h, then we know h square is equal to x into y. However, in this case, in my diagram, h is equal to 1. Therefore, when alpha plus beta end up being 90, I get algebraic relationship x into y is equal to 1. If I reduce this x further and make it this much, y also I reduce and make it this much. Of course, this the total angle alpha plus beta will be less than 90 degree, and at that time x into y also will be less than 90, less than 1. So x into y less than 1, alpha plus beta less than 90. Now we are drawing it in diagram, therefore it is plus 90, but it is equally applicable to minus 90 also in unit circle. Okay, so we get three conditions. If x into y is equal to 1, alpha plus beta is equal to 90 plus or minus. Alpha x into y is less than 1, then alpha plus beta is less than 90. And third case, x into y is greater than 1, alpha plus beta is going to be greater than 90. So this is dangerous case because it is exceeding 90 degree or minus 90 degree. This is safest case because it gives you remain in plus to minus 90 degree safe case, and this is the special. Our case 1 and case 2 belongs to this. Case 3 is this safe case, and case 4 and 5 belong to this. So geometric explanation of why x into y is very important. That is the discriminating factor that discriminates. X into y will discriminate your answer. If x into y is less than 1, answer is main function. If equal to 1, either 90 or minus 90. If greater than 1, if both x and y are positive, you have to add pi. If x and y are negative and xy is greater than 1, you have to subtract pi. That is how this problem need to be remembered, and you will end up using this one of the 5 cases in solving problems several times, and if you just use the third case for every problem, it will be the wrong answer. Especially whenever the problem is designed for tan inverse plus tan inverse, the problem is made difficult. It is not easy because otherwise everybody will get the answer. It is made difficult, therefore the total angle will either enter second quadrant or third quadrant. Therefore you have to be extremely careful. Okay, so hope you have understood this. Find sin inverse x plus sin inverse y in terms of sin inverse. I give you 5 minutes. Okay, so again let us begin in the exactly same way that we did for tan by writing sin inverse x is equal to alpha. X belongs to minus 1 less than equal to x less than equal to 1 minus pi by 2 less than equal to alpha less than equal to pi by 2. same. Sin inverse y minus 1 less than equal to y less than equal to 1 minus pi by 2 less than equal to beta less than equal to pi by 2. So if we draw diagram, then what we are going to get is, this is what is the zone that we would like to be in, except the difference is now pi by 2 and minus pi by 2 is allowed. In tan inverse case it was not allowed. So if alpha plus beta remains in first and fourth quadrant, we don't have taking in or problem in taking inverse. But if alpha plus beta enters second quadrant, we will have to do correction. Alpha plus beta enters third quadrant, we will have to do correction. Okay. So let us first find out the main function. Main function again is sine of alpha plus beta. That is sine of sine inverse x plus sine inverse y, which we know is sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sine beta, right? And so from this equation we get sine alpha is equal to x. From this equation we get sine beta is equal to y, correct? And therefore cos alpha is equal to radical 1 minus x square, and cos beta is going to be equal to radical 1 minus y square, correct? Okay, therefore this is going to be equal to cos sine alpha is x radical 1 minus y square, y radical 1 minus x square, sine of alpha plus beta, what we are interested. Now let me draw those Lakshman rekhas. From here to here, it is dangerous. We have to be careful. Saying alpha plus beta is equal to sine inverse of x into radical 1 minus y square plus y into radical 1 minus x square, main function. So if everything is fine, then this is going to be the answer. So let us divide the situations in three cases. Case 1, if you are in the safe zone, easy case, safe case. So if minus pi by 2 is strictly less than alpha plus beta, strictly less than pi by 2, let us call this as safe case. If alpha plus beta is equal to plus or minus pi by 2, let us call this as special case. And if alpha plus beta if pi by 2 is less than alpha plus beta or minus pi by 2 is greater than alpha plus beta. If pi by 2 is less than alpha plus beta and minus pi by 2 is greater than alpha plus beta, then unsafe. Yes. So if we divide these three in these three categories, the most difficult is unsafe, so we will handle unsafe in the end, and first consider maybe the special case, maybe special case. So if I want alpha plus beta to be pi by 2, then special case actually will help us in getting the discriminating factor. special case will help us in getting the discriminating factor. How? Suppose alpha plus beta is pi by 2. I mean, in special case also there are two cases. One is pi by 2 and another is minus pi by 2. Okay, here also there are two cases and this is one. Okay, so how do we find out our special case? So we put alpha plus beta is equal to pi by 2 here in the main function equation. Pi by 2. So sine of pi by 2, if we take sine this side, should be equal to x radical 1 minus y square plus y radical 1 minus x square. But sine pi by 2 is 1, which will give us x radical 1 minus y square plus y radical 1 minus x square. Okay, so can we have a condition from here? Minus y square. I think so. Can we get the condition from here? Okay, trying to do this for the first time, but let us see. Squaring both sides or taking one to the one side and then squaring just to avoid the multiplication of radicals. 1 minus y radical 1 minus x square is equal to x radical 1 minus y square is equal to 1 minus 2y radical 1 minus x square plus y square inside bracket 1 minus x square is equal to x square inside bracket 1 minus y square. Right, that makes it 1 minus 2y radical 1 minus x square plus y square minus xy is equal to x square minus x square y square. This gets cancelled and therefore you get 1 plus y square minus x square is equal to 2y radical 1 minus x square. I really do not know whether I will end up getting the correct discriminating condition or not, but 1 plus y fourth plus x fourth plus 2y square.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in the RHS of the equation just above, sir, you forgot 2y root 1 minus x square minus x square y square.
Where I forgot. Is there a mistake here? Is there a mistake?
Sorry, sir.
Then how
My mistake.
the minus x square y square is provided.
कुठे रे?
Sir, second last step.
इथे?
No, sir, it was my mistake, sir.
Huh?
Sir, my mistake.
AMGM है AMGM inequality.
नाही, अरे ठीक आहे ना, MGM ने वगैरे करू, पण हे बघ, आता हे कॅल्क्युलेशन चुकतायत का बरोबर आहे?
Sir, बरोबर आहे.
कॅल्क्युलेशन करायची गरज नाही इकडून पुढे, डायरेक्ट AMGM.
इथेच का?
हा,
बरं, ठीक आहे. काय म्हणताय तुम्ही, बघूया जरा. बरं, सांगा कसं करायचं?
1 minus x square plus y square
हा,
upon 2
कळलं. Upon 2 is always going to be greater than or equal to 2 times y into radical 1 minus x square. Okay, using AMGM. बरं, आणि म्हणून मग काय मिळालं आपल्याला आता? इक्वॅलिटी आहे. Therefore these two guys must be equal. This implies 1 minus x square is equal to y square. Therefore, discriminating condition is x square plus y square is equal to 1. That is what we were expecting. So if we end up getting x square plus y square is equal to 1, maybe here itself, then we end up getting x square plus y square is equal to 1. So if you substitute x square plus y square here, you get 1 is equal to x square plus y square, which is always true in this case. So this is true. So this is great. So discriminating condition is x square plus y. Now see, every time we might not be able to give a geometric justification to this. We will try, but we have to deal with algebraic justification x square plus y square is equal to 1 and go ahead. So if x square plus y square is less than or equal to 1, let us see if we can give geometric interpretation so that we can distinguish those cases. When will this angle be pi by 2? चला करून बघूया. मगाशी जसा मटका लागला तसा आता परत लागतोय बघूया. अल्फा प्लस बीटा लागणार आता पण. I have one angle like this, which is alpha. This is x. This is 1. Sin alpha is x, and therefore this is radical 1 minus x square. Alpha plus beta, if it is less than 1, then the angle is in control. That is what we would like to say. Okay, so if alpha plus beta, allow me why म्हटलं 1 ना, x square plus y square is equal to 1, so alpha plus beta is pi by 2. So pi. So now if it is a right angle triangle, they will be equal to 1. If it is acute angle triangle, suppose this is 1, this is x, and this is y. And of course, x square will be less than 1, whatever. If this angle is acute, then x square alpha plus beta. No. Condition. I think I am done. Let us concentrate. Suppose I change this. Delete. Delete. Now I change this side x. I move it further here, keeping it same. So my angle beta will grow and alpha also will grow. Yes or no? So this is x, this is y. Whatever this beta is, do you think that this angle beta will grow and this angle alpha is also growing? May not be correct idea, because finally alpha reduces here. Okay. So 90. This is 90. Let us use cosine rule. X square. Suppose this angle we are talking about, which is suppose this angle we are, which is theta. So cos theta 1 is equal to x square plus y square minus 2xy cos theta. If theta is alpha plus, if 90, then x square plus y square is equal to 1. That means alpha is 90. If theta is less than 90, if theta is less than 90, then you are subtracting something from x square plus y square. So if theta is theta is less than 90, implies alpha plus beta is greater than 90. And in that case, x square plus y square is greater than 1. Because if theta is less than 90, then this quantity is positive, it's subtracted from x square plus y square, and then they become equal to 1. Okay, so x square plus y square is greater than 1. And if theta is greater than 90, it implies alpha plus beta is less than 90, and that means x square plus y square is less than 1. So we,
सर
yes, विचारा
तर त्या स्पेशल केस मध्ये आपण कन्सिडर करायचं राहिलं जर -π म्हणजे -π/2 असेल तर म्हणजे
दोन्ही
equal to minus
सायमल्टेनियसलीच कन्सिडर करतोय आपण. आता जेव्हा आपण ट्रायंगल काढतो ना, जेव्हा when we talk about geometry, we cannot draw negative angle. I mean, it is a right angle triangle geometry which we discuss to figure out our conceptual understanding. It is not going to be unit circle business, and therefore special case alpha plus beta is either plus pi by 2 or minus pi by 2. So special case is equal to pi by 2, and special not special
सर
equal to minus pi by 2. बोला.
सर पण मग त्याची डिफरन्शिएटिंग कंडिशन वेगळी असणार आहे सर.
हा?
तर त्याची डिफरन्शिएटिंग कंडिशन थोडी वेगळी येणार सर.
कशासाठी कंडिशन वेगळी येणार?
तर -π/2
येणार ना. मग आपण लिहिणार आहे ना. आता फक्त कुठे अजून उत्तरच नाही काढलं. आता फक्त डिस्क्रिमिनेटिंग फॅक्टर काढतोय मी शोधून. अजून उत्तराकडे गेलोच नाही मी. आता मी चेक करणार एक उत्तर काय येत आहे ते. वेगळं येणार, सेम येणार, यू विल फाइंड आउट. बट तुम्ही पुढचं नका विचारू. तुम्ही आतापर्यंत जेवढं शिकवलं तेवढं कळतंय का नाही ते सांगा.
Excuse me, sir.
म्हटलं का मी म्हटलं का की केस 1चं उत्तर हे आलंय म्हणून? अजून असं काही म्हटलेलं नाही. I have just denoted those cases as safe, special and unsafe. We will write down what is the discriminating factor, what is the condition and what is the answer. But discriminating factor is x square plus y square. If it is equal to 1, they belong to special case, either pi by 2 or minus pi by 2. If it is less than 1, then they belong to the safe case, because alpha plus beta is less than 90, and if they are greater than 1, then alpha plus beta is greater. Now whatever happens to positive 90 will happen to negative 90 also. So if alpha plus beta is less than 90, when I say it is greater than minus 90, it means greater than minus 90, because I cannot draw right angle triangle with minus alpha angle or minus beta angle. I have to draw it with plus alpha and plus beta. So we are taking support of right triangle trigonometry for figuring out how do we get the discriminator quickly with understanding. Okay, now let us move. We are saying safe.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, but in the second triangle, sir, how can we say that sine alpha is x?
How can you say that? You are keeping them same, huh? I mean, you are made.
No, sir, sine alpha is equal to x and sine beta is equal to y.
Sine alpha is equal to x and sine beta is equal to 1. Where I have done that? I am not. See, I have started with right angle triangle, and then I am trying to find out opposite side length of angle whose measure is theta. I am generally working here. I am using cosine rule, and I am using cosine rule and maintaining this angle to be side to be 1, and this is x and this is y and this is theta.
Sir, but sir, what is alpha here then?
What is alpha here?
Yes,
This is
sir.
alpha and this is beta.
So is it not sine inverse of x?
Is it not sine inverse of?
Alpha, sine inverse of x.
Yes, alpha is sine inverse of x. Yes.
So then sine alpha should be equal to x, right?
Sine alpha should be equal to x if it is a right angle triangle. Correct. So we are trying to find out what is the discriminating factor and when it is going to get distorted. So here sine alpha is equal to x is not a correct statement in this case, because this angle is less than 90 degree. If this is 90 degree, then it is a correct statement. So we are playing with the triangle to find out the discriminating condition.
So in the second diagram, the red one, there x is not sine alpha, right?
X is not sine alpha. Correct. Correct.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So in case x square plus y square is less than 1, then it is safe case. And if it is a safe case, shall we include 1 also in this? If we include 1, then we will get answer. Okay, no, let us not include 1. Strictly less than 1. Then we will get answer equal to main function. Is that right? Okay. Now when will you get answer pi by 2? First of all, special case. One answer should be pi by 2. If x square plus y square is equal to 1, and what should happen? Both x and y should be positive. होगा नहीं? Then only they will add up to pi by 2.
Oh, sir.
And special case second, minus pi by 2 if x square plus y square is equal to 1 and both x comma y are less than 0. Because if they have opposite parity, they will fall in safe case, because they will never add up to pi by 2 or minus pi by 2. So if x and y have opposite parities, it is going to be safe case. If they have same parities, and if x square plus y square is equal to 1, then if they are positive, it is pi by 2 answer. If they are negative, it is minus pi by 2 answer. And now the unsafe case. Unsafe case 1, they enter second quadrant. So case 1, pi by 2 is less than alpha plus beta. Okay. So what is this situation? Now of course the discriminating factor is x square plus y square is greater than 1, and it is easy, a greater than 1 and x comma y, both of them should be greater than 0, because otherwise they cannot reach second quadrant. Now what should be the answer? And let us use unit circle. It has been not used at all. So if both the angles are such that this is one angle and this is another angle, which will take you over here, resultant, this is alpha, this is beta, and you want this angle reported to be alpha plus beta, summation. Correct? But then alpha plus beta, the one which you are reporting, is got this value, and if you have this value, its a sine inverse is going to be this terminal. So you will get alpha dash plus beta dash, this angle, the moment you take sine inverse of this function. However, you want this angle, and therefore the answer is pi minus main function. Simple.
The case of position pi by 2 greater than alpha.
ऐकायला येत नाहीये? Okay, let us look at the second case, unsafe, and second case. Second, minus pi by 2 is greater than alpha plus beta. So you are ending up being here. So two angles are such that one ray is here, another ray is here. The resultant ray goes somewhere else. This is minus alpha. Sorry, this is your alpha. This is your beta, and this is what is the angle that you want, alpha plus beta. Okay, but if you have this alpha plus beta, its y coordinate is this, and you will end up getting terminal ray over here. So you will get this angle which is alpha double dash plus beta double dash, and you want angle alpha plus beta. Suppose this is minus 30 degree. You get minus 30 degree and you want minus 150 degree. You want minus 150 degree and you get 30 degree, minus 30 degree. बरोबर आहे ना? So what should you do? नाही, काहीतरी चुकलं का? Correct ना? Minus pi minus 180 minus this angle. So the answer is minus pi minus main function. I am aware this is not very easy, but the way we are looking at it, if every step is understood, you will understand the whole process. Not only you will understand, but you will remember also. You will not have to mug it up. You will be able to figure it out very, very quickly if you have understood it. Now, spend a couple of minutes, check whether everything is written or not, and note down the required specifications. Next problem which we will discuss, but you can discuss for 5 more minutes, 7, 8 more minutes during this class, is cos inverse x plus cos inverse y. Next problem is cos inverse x plus cos inverse y in terms of cos inverse. What is going to be the main function? What is going to be the safe, spatial, unspatial, not spatial. So safe, spatial, unsafe. Okay.